Hey, what's going on? I'd like to welcome you all to Word of Your Soil. So this video right here is going to be about the number one mistake people often make when trying to build up and increase their credit score. The number one mistake. And it's probably not what you think it is. So you want to stay tuned and watch the video in full, all right? Let's get into it. So what's the number one mistake that people make when trying to build up their credit score? Years ago, I made this mistake when trying to build up my credit score. And honestly, making this mistake back then, it hurt me because it kind of discouraged me and made me not want to continue on with my journey, but I pushed through. But I have a feeling that some people don't push through and they give up on the journey because of the one mistake that people often make. No, it's not because you didn't ask for a credit card increase. No, it's not because you didn't ask someone to add you as an authorized user on their credit card accounts. No, it's not because you were rejected when applying for a secured credit card. The number one mistake that people often make when trying to build up their credit score is comparison. When you compare yourself to other people and you compare yourself to their journey and how long it takes them to build up their score, you often miss out. You know, on YouTube, let's take YouTube for example. There are videos everywhere on YouTube regarding credit, how to build up your credit score, how to go from 0 to 800 fast and quick and all these type of things. Now just think, if you're someone who is new to credit, you're gonna watch those videos and more than likely you're gonna think that you can do the same as well. People are very impressionable, so I'm sure if the video sticks with you and it convinces you enough, you'll think, man, I'm about to try this. I'm about to go from poor to excellent credit in the next 3 months and I'm gonna be set. Well, I'm just here to let you know that more often than not, it doesn't work like that. Like I always tell people and tell my subscribers, you know, those are outliers. So yeah, some people may be able to do it. However, those are outliers. That is not the majority. So in regards to a credit journey, my advice to any of you who are trying to build up your score from poor or fair and get it to good or excellent is to run your own race and be patient. Do not compare yourself to anyone. Do not compare your journey to anyone. I'll flash back to me again, for example. You know, like 7 years ago is when I really started my credit journey, right? That's when I started to read about credit. That's when I started to really be hungry for knowledge when it comes to credit. You know, it wasn't that much information on YouTube back then, but I would be like a Google search engine fiend. You know, I would constantly be on Google searching information about credit cards, how to increase my credit. I would go to the library, I would go to Barnes and Noble, whatever information on credit, I would go and I would search it out, right? So during those times, social media was relevant still. So I would go and I would get on social media and I would see the different posts about people and how they're trying to improve their credit score and how their credit score dramatically increased 100 or more points. And you know, while I'm doing that, my score is only increasing 4, 6, 10, 8 points a month, you know, if that, for some months. So during that process, I would get discouraged. I would get big time discouraged because I would say, what am I doing wrong? You know, here they are, their score is increasing 100 to 200 points in a matter of, you know, a couple of months. And here I am, I've been at this for, you know, 6 to 12 months to a year to 2 years, and my score haven't even increased 100 points yet, you know? So I would get discouraged, and, you know, that discouragement would kind of set me back a little on my journey. Would I go back to doing the negative stuff like not paying and being late? No. However, it was the mental discouragement. one thing that you need on your journey with your credit score and building up your credit score is you have to encourage yourself. You have to remind yourself of why you want a good credit score. Everyone has a different reason as to why they want a good credit score. Don't let anyone convince you that there's a right or wrong reason to want a good credit score. You know, it's your life. It's your journey. You use your credit score for whatever you want to use it for. Long as it's nothing that's going to compromise your livelihood, you use your credit score what you want to use it for. If you want to use it for a house, you use it for a house. If you want to use it for a car, you use it for a car. If you want to use it so you can get a personal loan, you use it for that. If you want to use it so you can have credit cards or so you can use it to build up your business credit eventually, you know, whatever reason you want good credit is your reason. Always remember that, because I know a lot of times on social media and on here on YouTube, people try to tell you what's the right or wrong thing to do with your credit and your credit score. And honestly, it's all subjective and strictly up to you. However you feel and however it applies to your life, that's what you do with your credit score. If you're someone and your dream is to go out and get a house, and that's the reason why you want good credit, then that's your business. However, no matter what your reason and your why is, make sure you use that as your fuel to keep going, because I'll be honest with you, depending on what type of person you are, there's a high possibility you are going to get discouraged on your credit journey. One thing that you don't want to do is compare yourself to others in their journey. If they improve their score quicker than you, it's okay. Stay on your journey. However, comparing yourself is a good way to fall back on the journey that you're trying to complete. If you compare yourself to people who score are improving fast, it's a high possibility that you may get discouraged to the point that you don't complete what you set out to do, and that's improve your credit score. A lot of people get stuck on this journey. They start off with poor credit and they finish off with fair credit. You want to go beyond fair credit. You want to get up to good credit and eventually up to excellent credit. I remember, and I told this story multiple times before on this channel, I had a 660 credit score during my credit journey, a 660 credit score, and my credit score was stuck at a 660 for 9 straight months. Do you understand how discouraging that is to have your score stuck while you're trying to improve it, especially for 9 straight months? However, during those 9 months, I learned so much about credit. I learned about credit scores. You know, I would be lying if I said that it wasn't discouraging and I felt like giving up and I was confused, because I thought it was, you know, impossible for a score to be stuck at the same credit score for 9 straight months. However, mine was stuck at a 660, but I pushed through. You're probably gonna face similar things, maybe not as drastic as, you know, a 660 for 9 straight months, but you may see some decreases while you're trying to increase your credit score, or your score may stay stuck. I had a couple of people in the comments whose credit score stayed stuck for multiple months. No matter what the situation is, your goal is always to increase your credit score for the long term. Some of you want to do it for the short term, but like I said, even let's say you are trying to increase your credit score for short term because you want to qualify for a house, or you want to buy a car or anything like that, you know, you want to qualify for a certain credit card, you're still gonna have to have your credit score after that. So after you get your house, your score more than likely is gonna drop. So you're gonna have to be able to build back up your credit score and maintain your score. So no matter what you want to do and the reason why you want to improve your credit score, you still have to realize that on the journey, you're gonna have to put in work and you're gonna have to be consistent, and it's a lifelong thing. It's not short term. But the one thing you do not want to do, as I previously stated, is compare yourself to anyone else. But anyways, I hope this video helped you out. If it did, be sure to hit the like button. This is Water Your Soil. Make sure you subscribe and hit all on the notifications. That way you don't have to search my name or my videos, because I pump out videos like this at least 2 to 3 times a week. So you want to subscribe, that way you're tuned in. This is Water Your Soil. I appreciate you all for watching. All right, stay focused. I'm out.